Welcome once again to Sweden Today. This edition is mainly about tourism in a very attractive part of our country. We shall be visiting the northern part of Sweden, loved, admired, and above all, remembered with affection by lots of visitors, namely Västerbotten. We shall also be meeting a very popular Swedish entertainer, Sten Nilsson, who is celebrating 25 years in show business. We feel this edition will fulfill the wishes of the many viewers who have written to us. And now for the news.
Thank you, Anna. Sweden has now got its own Iron Gate. Discussions and accusations concerning the smuggling of Swedish weapons and war material manufactured by Bofors have dominated the news recently. It has been said that the Robot 70, a remarkable Swedish robot weapon, has been delivered to Iran. Among other countries which import the Swedish robot are Singapore, Indonesia, and Bahrain. This affair has created enormous interest in the mass media, and the Swedish Parliamentary Constitution Committee has begun hearings with the government ministers responsible during that period. A few days ago, the previous Minister for Foreign Trade, Mats Hellström, appeared before the committee. The leader of the hunt for the murderer of Prime Minister Olof Palme, Police Chief Hans Holmér, has suddenly left his post and at the same time resigned as Police Chief of Stockholm. Foreign trucks with TIR plates are set to carry out espionage in Sweden. Colonel Einar Lyth, Commander of Defense in the Örebro region, has caused some alarm with his article in Dagens Nyheter, Sweden's biggest newspaper. He demands an immediate halt of the espionage, which he maintains takes place openly by foreign powers using TIR-plated trucks traveling through military areas. He also states that mysterious picture salesmen who detail key military personnel are also part of this open espionage. A number of Swedish municipalities and companies intend to begin cooperation for obtaining natural gas from the Svalbard Islands, situated between Scandinavia and the North Pole. This unique project has come about through the initiative of the Swedish polar expert Dr. Fred Goldberg. If the project is successful, the gas will be chilled to liquid form and then transported to Sweden, where it will be used as a replacement for oil and coal. Ice on Swedish shipping lanes is the worst for over 30 years. All lakes and the greater part of the Baltic and the Bothnia Gulf between Sweden and Finland is frozen, and this is creating enormous problems for shipping. The heavy demand on the ice-breaking ships is causing delay for the ships lying trapped in the ice. An extensive campaign has begun in Sweden with regard to the killer disease AIDS. The campaign is aimed at everyone in Sweden and will be carried out over the next 2 years. The government has invested $3 million in this information campaign. The King of Sweden, Carl XVI Gustav, took part in this year's Vasa ski race, the longest skiing competition in the world, covering 89 kilometers from Sälen to Mora. King Carl Gustav took part in the open track event. There are 3 of these, and they are held on 3 consecutive days just before the big race. This year, due to the extremely cold conditions, over 3,000 competitors decided not to take part. This year's Vasa race was won by Anders Larsson with a time of 4 hours, 20 minutes and 20 seconds. The Vasa ski race is held annually to honor the memory of the Swedish king Gustav Vasa, who traveled this route while fleeing from the invading Danes in the 16th century. Soon it will be Easter, and people will take part in the traditions by decorating eggs and gathering around the big bonfires. At the same time, I would like to wish you all a happy Easter, and I hope that in our next program we can tell you about the Swedish spring and warmer breezes.
Now we're going to tour Västerbotten County in central Norrland, which covers Västerbotten, southern Lapland and northeastern Ångermanland. The county town is Umeå, popularly known as the town of birches. The county governor, Sven Johansson, has his residence here, and we shall be meeting him and many others in this presentation of Västerbotten. I am wearing the traditional dress of Västerbotten in honor of this visit. Välkommen till Västerbotten!
Västerbotten is a marvelous province to live and work in. Our trade and industry is on a very high standard. We enjoy a very rich and qualified cultural life. Mother Nature has been very, very generous with us. Västerbotten is an excellent place for tourism, and also our Congress trade has increased very much during the last years.
We begin our visit in Västerbotten in southern Lapland's biggest recreational area at Tärnafjällen, with its many beautiful hiking tracks, and 100 or so streams and rivers for canoeing or fishing, either alone or together with a group of mountain lovers. Here you can catch mainly salmon trout, alpine char, and in some of the lakes, whitefish.
Winter in Tärnafjällen is a fantastic experience. Whether you choose to ski, go by snow scooter, or as we see here, heli-ski, which means that with the help of a helicopter you can easily reach the tops of the surrounding mountains.
It was on these slopes that the Swedish slalom champion Ingemar Stenmark grew up.
Lunch can be enjoyed on the summit of Kebnekaise, the highest point in Sweden. Blå vägen, the blue route, which winds through the whole of Västerbotten and connects Norway, Sweden and Finland, takes us from Tärna to Lycksele, through the beautiful mountains. Why not take a trailer? Because here the country really is fit for kings.
In Lycksele, they have succeeded in collecting a selection of animals that live in the forests of Västerbotten in an authentic environment which offers the animals the same conditions as if they were free. Yes, believe it or not, these pictures are from the Lycksele Zoo Park, where we are able to study and enjoy the animals.
Another pleasant surprise is the 25-meter-high Laplanders hut, which stands as a symbol for the Lapps and their culture. The building can be used for different functions, with room for up to 300 people.
Västerbotten is a land of mountains and forests, and there is much to see that is beautiful. The most northern town in Västerbotten is Skellefteå, an industrial town where the extraction of gold and also silver and copper takes place, among other things.
There is a variety of choice for leisure and recreational activities. What about a cooling swim in Vitbergsbaden, where there is also a wave machine?
Due to advanced industrial technological development, Skellefteå has become, in a way, the computer capital of Sweden. Here we find the only supercomputer with a capacity of 400 million floating point instructions per second. This offers possibilities for the solving of problems that are beyond imagination. In Skellefteå, Nordisk Tymas manufacture the Valmet dumpers and excavators. The Valmet 240 is a small, flexible but strong model. It has central steering and is, just like the larger 343 model, compact in size, economical to run, and has maximum comfort for the operator. The Valmet excavators 6000 and 8000 are both provided with front-loading and excavating equipment. The lifting strength is all of 6 tons, which means that you can use high-capacity scoops of a variety of types and sizes. The secret of Valmet 8000's extremely good capacity lies in the hydraulic system's high effect of 90 horsepower. Security, advanced ergonomics, and optimal driving speed is what makes the Valmet excavators reliable. Alimak, situated in Skellefteå, have some 8 dealers throughout the world, with reference cases from every corner of the globe. Industrial processes have to keep rolling, 24 hours a day. Stoppages can cost millions. The Alimak rack and pinion lift is in service at thousands of industrial facilities all over the world. In one of the world's largest underground mines, LKAB, in northern Sweden, they have many years' experience of cost-effective raising using the Alimak method. Most modern container cranes throughout the world are equipped with our serviced lift. Before the celebrations of the 100th birthday of the Statue of Liberty in New York, the authorities decided to completely refurbish the statue. Alimak were chosen to supply the construction hoist. The permanent interior emergency and maintenance lift was an Alimak too. Alimak has also had the honor of assisting in the rejuvenation of another national monument, the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
Umeå University is the University of Northern Sweden. We are a very young university, only a couple of decades old. We have about 8,000 students and 3,000 employees, and our annual budget is over 700 million crowns. We are a rapidly expanding university here in the north, especially in the research.
The residence of the governor of Västerbotten is in Umeå, which because of the university has developed into a large town offering many cultural activities. We suggest a visit to the museum environment of Gamlia, where a smörgåsbord can be enjoyed in a manor house typical of the area at Sävargården. Why not try the delicious Västerbotten fish, alpine char?
Umeå is full of life and vitality. Every other year, the famous Nolia Fair is held here, which attracts 100,000 visitors. Industrial, farming, and forest products are sold here.
There is an enormous variety of choice for shopping, and the closeness to northern Finland has given Umeå a profile as a trading town. There is everything here, from the big department stores to small, exclusive boutiques.
The residents of Umeå are very interested in being well-dressed and are culturally conscious. But everybody enjoys good jazz music, and here there is plenty. There are concerts and festivals throughout the year with lots of visiting celebrities. Naturally, Umeå has its own orchestra, Umeå Big Band.
But in Umeå, people enjoy themselves in the traditional way. A disco for the young. And here is one of the dance restaurants.
Pharmacia in Umeå develops, manufactures, and markets high-quality apparatus for research purposes. The unique thing about Pharmacia is that they not only manufacture, but can offer tailor-made package solution for soft goods and also the treating of chemicals. This includes purification and separation. 98% of the production is exported. Just outside Umeå on the coast, the town of Holmsund is situated. An old industrial area where we're going to visit Holmsund Golv AB. Nowadays, Holmsund Golv manufacture flooring, waterproof, and wall coverings in plastic material of high quality using modern methods. The manufacturing of the floor covering is concentrated on slip prevention flooring with good cleaning qualities intended for public environments, operation theaters, computer rooms, or wherever there is a need to prevent static electricity. They also manufacture flooring for all sorts of sports activities in gymnasiums, sports halls, etc. Just a few miles outside the city of Umeå, you will find Ålö Maskiner, Europe's leading manufacturers of front loaders. The founder of Ålö Maskiner, Carl Ragnar Åström, invented the world's first drive-in front loader in 1958, now widely known as the quickest loader in many parts of the world. The company has had a constant growth. This is nearby factory number 2. By using computer technology and industrial robots, Ålö Maskiner has greatly rationalized the production and thereby strengthened its international competitiveness. Ålö Maskiner has a wide range from simple loaders to technically advanced loaders fitting tractors from 35 to 150 horsepower and covering most requirements. The front loader is an all-year-round implement. As Mr. Åström is also a farmer, the farm gives excellent opportunities for testing loaders and developing new products. The Konsum stores and department stores are situated in most of the larger places in the county. 107 stores altogether. Everything from the large department store in Umeå to the small country store up in the mountains. Our trademark shows the way to a Konsum or Domus store. All the stores carry a large variety of goods of the highest quality at the lowest price. Friendliness, thoughtfulness, security, and confidence create the pleasant atmosphere found in a Konsum or Domus store. 70,000 people in Västerbotten own and run Konsum, Domus, employing people based on democratic foundations. A unique membership, which means that those who are customers are also the owners. Västerbotten is in many ways an expanding area, and both municipal and industrial building and extension work is widespread throughout the county. A group of companies consisting of architects and engineers, known as VAB, is situated in Umeå. There are also offices in Skellefteå, Lycksele, and in the capital of Stockholm. The company is responsible for the planning of various constructions, and internationally they have been engaged for projects in Saudi Arabia, Russia, Egypt, and other countries. For more than 30 years, VAB have developed and amassed the knowledge and experience of total planning for urban and industrial construction, from boundaries to established constructions and premises, including operational and administrative organization. VAB has 260 employees who offer qualified competence which can be used beyond the boundaries of Västerbotten.
To travel is to live. Those who live always have lots to tell, which is just what this feature is all about. Let's take a tour.
One of Stena Line's tours goes between Kiel and Gothenburg. It is the most comfortable and relaxing way from Germany to Sweden. Stena Line is an international working travel service company that works with 3 categories of customers: the private guest, companies, and the travel industry. You're able to be strolling about a lot on board. How about buying some sweets? Or maybe a new cologne. The selection of goods is very wide. Of course you'll get hungry after a while, and the smorgasbord is big enough to satisfy everyone. Hammarby, Scandinavia is beautifully situated in the old town in Stockholm. The company has got a long experience in the tour business to Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Iceland, the Faroe Islands and Greenland. Thanks to the long cooperation with Intourist, they are also able to arrange all sorts of tours to Russia. Hammarby tailor your tours to match your requirements and those of your clients.
For how many years have Hammarby Scandinavia existed?
Well, we started the company in 1964, but I started in the trade before 1959, so almost 30 years. The company itself has been now for about 23 years.
How did it all start?
Well, I had a dream, as everybody has who is employed in a travel agency, to have my own company. So 1964 I started this company together with my wife. And then we started to send a number of school tours out to Europe, out to England, to Germany, etc.
What does Hammarby look like today?
Well, we are a wholesaler who is making a number of tours for foreign travel agencies coming to Scandinavia. And the total turnover of the company is almost 100 million Swedish crowns. And we are sending people here from all kind of destinations, especially from Germany and Austria and Switzerland. But we also have now established a company in Los Angeles, and we have a number of Americans coming this year to Scandinavia and USSR.
In what countries are you established today?
Well, as I mentioned, we have a company in Los Angeles, but we have also one since 1969 in London, and also an office in Switzerland, Basel.
Anglais is a hotel that offers 211 single and double rooms, 9 suites and also rooms for disabled people and for non-smokers. There are also 10 conference rooms and 6 syndicate rooms, all situated in the center of Stockholm. Welcome to Sifi Summer Hotel. It's a lodging house in Honningsvåg, Norway. It's situated 150 meters from the ferry, 3 kilometers from town, and 35 kilometers from North Cape. The surroundings are astonishing. There is always a nice atmosphere in the Rantasipe hotels. You always feel that you're a welcome guest. The Finnish nature is just outside your door.
Why should a foreigner come to Scandinavia?
I personally think they will appreciate the beautiful nature which we have here. The light, the midnight sun. I think to read the newspaper 12 o'clock in the night and have the possibility even in May to go skiing in the north of Sweden, to enjoy our beautiful things we have here in Sweden. There is plenty of shopping facilities. There are tax-free activities around here in every shop. We have beautiful cruises between Stockholm and Helsinki. We have so much to offer, so everybody who can come to Scandinavia will be certainly satisfied to find something quite new.
The time has come to close the program. As you know, we are always pleased to receive your letters, and here you have our address. Sweden Today, 50006, Borås, Sweden. Finally, here's a very popular Swedish artist who has held a place in Swedish radio's top 20 many times and who is celebrating his 25th year in show business. Sten Nilsson.
Det finns en tro där drömmarna tar slut och allt som lever uppfylls av förväntan. En ändlös väg vi aldrig gått förut. En sång om kärlek över alla gränser. Små enkla ord som alla kan förstå. Det stora ljus vi anar och som känns här ska lysa upp den väg som vi ska gå. Vi är på väg, vi tar varandras händer. Vi har ett mål där friheten går först. Det finns ett hav som rör vid alla stränder och lär oss se att kärleken är störst. En sång om kärlek över alla gränser. Små enkla ord som alla kan förstå. Det stora ljus vi anar och som känns här ska lysa upp den väg som vi ska gå. Det finns ett hav som rör vid alla stränder och lär.
Thank you for being with us. Our next program will be about forestry and transport. Until then,
Goodbye.
and take care.
Kärlek över